A POW MIA empty chair is placed at all official meetings in the American Legion as a physical symbol of the thousands of American POW MIAs still accounted for from all wars and conflicts involving the United States of America. This is a reminder for all of us to spare no effort to release any prisoners of captivity, to the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in defense of freedom, and a full accounting for those missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic to which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And finally, the preamble to the Constitution of the American Republic. For God and country, we associate ourselves together for the following purposes: to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, to maintain law and order, to foster and perpetuate a 100% Americanism, to preserve the memories and the incidents of our associations in all wars, to inculcate a sense of individual obligation to the community, state, and nation, to combat the autocracy of both the classes and the masses, to make the might and to promote the peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transparent and to concentrate and sanctify our comradeship by our devotion to mutual helpfulness. All you, those be seated. Thank you. Okay. Has everybody had a chance to look over the minutes from last month's meeting? Any additions?
Motion they be accepted as printed.
Motion has been made that they be accepted as printed. Any second? Second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Let me catch up. Financial officer report is September beginning balance $2,277.71, $259.86 in the Jimmy Ross fund, and $70 in the emergency fund. 180 deposits of $180 for dues, $70 for dues for two members, to a net deposit of $8 after processing through the American Legion Department. They were done online. 9/16, a check to Kathy Free for the DAV for the first responder ceremony for the mugs. We had quite the turnout, by the way. 9/16, a check to Hoodat for the donation of the pig for processing to Humphreys County for $150. And 9/24, a deposit of $15.75 from the Department of Tennessee credit for paid up life members. Ending balances in September of $231.46, Jimmy Ross fund of $231.46, $70 owed to the emergency fund, and a CD balance of $24,816. Any questions? Motion to accept? Motion, second.
Second.
Any opposed? All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. All right. Committee reports, Herb?
Veterans Park. We're gonna meet tomorrow at 2:30 and finish all the dog tags that we have to date. Of course, this is an ongoing thing and we'll never finish it because it's designed to update continually. So we try and update it once a year, and that's before Veterans Day. Veterans Day and COVID, I don't know where we are with that. You know, I've got the speaker coming from Atlanta. Well, maybe I'll wait until the middle of October and pull the trigger. Does that sound right to you? But I don't wanna put 100 people in that typhoon room.
True.
And I don't wanna put, everybody outside because a lot of people were really uncomfortable last year.
They did that.
Sir?
I said, did they?
Yeah, so, I don't know, that's what I wanted to talk with you about, we'll figure a date, figure out where we're gonna go with that. Still, like, you know, we still have our Veterans Day service, we may not have a big crowd, but like we did last year, I don't know, just depends on COVID, it's still pretty bad, I guess, isn't it?
Well, for what it's worth, and I'm not, I have been vaccinated. If you haven't, that's fine.
I think we
That's,
all have.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But according to MSN, yesterday, Houston County was the worst in the state
Yeah.
of COVID infections, COVID deaths. So take that for what it's worth. I think that answers your question. But I agree with you. I think waiting until October,
Maybe we'll make a drastic change, maybe people decide to get some shots, behave themselves, but I don't know.
I don't
There
either.
was a little bit on the news thing that said this 30-day period, we're gonna get slammed through.
We're gonna what?
We're gonna get a lot of cases of COVID. And
I believe
coming out of
it.
it, I think you're still contagious 2-3 weeks.
14 days, I think, before the vaccinations are fully effective.
Well, when the VA screwed me the way they did, and they kept me out of that hospital 4 weeks now,
Really?
they changed every one of my appointments.
Well, I just don't wanna hold a Veterans Day service
Yeah,
and
killed
get
you.
somebody infected.
Well,
If vaccinated or not, you can bring them home to your grandkids.
Sure you
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Just because you're vaccinated, you don't die from it, too.
Or get sick enough.
I've had 3 people close to me die.
I've lost relatives, I've lost friends.
we'll have another meeting before Veterans
They
Day.
have the shots.
Well, I wanna be able to plan far enough ahead, you know,
I understand that.
for Veterans Day will be right before Veterans Day, we need to have everything done by then.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I'd get with Glenn maybe on the 15th of October, we can kind of pull the trigger from there. But right now, if it doesn't get better, I'm not in favor of doing anything other than what we do, we'll have the color guard and we'll do our thing out there
But I do a lot of
at the
traffic.
pavilion and read the names and, let that be it, unless,
Well, quite frankly, for those of you who didn't follow, there's a YouTube channel, and the American Legion has a Facebook page. And the post for last month's meeting, we got quite a good response. So maybe we'll consider that as well, for the speaker. I don't know.
what kind of response did you get?
You know, I've got about 80 viewers of the page, and about 60 were positive. There were a lot of folks who, none negative, but there were a lot of folks who didn't respond.
I don't know what you mean, respond to what?
They just liked it.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Anything else, Herb?
No, that's it.
Charlie?
Yo,
Anything on the honor guard?
September, we had 2 funerals, 1 Navy and 1 Army. All towards the first of the month.
We haven't had any this month,
No,
which is unusual. I don't ever remember going to one without a veteran passing.
Do you have both names, Herb?
I have all the names, and we didn't lose any this month.
Well, since our last meeting.
No.
Okay. All right, Eagle Scout and Veterans Grave Recognition, there's no new, since those are David's projects, there's no new information on that. The Black Cemetery cleanup is the 23rd with the rain date of the 30th. So anybody that can participate, please do. Bring your tools. Road sign safety problem area in front of Jimmy Frost Veterans Center.
Yeah,
I'm sorry?
I was just
Shane,
wondering, on the cemetery cleanup, is there some way of knowing what kind of tools or equipment that, you know, we should bring, or?
I drive by. Once
Weed eaters?
We get lawnmower and everything, we get nothing in there.
Weed eaters are the
Bush
biggest
knife,
thing.
Bush axe,
I got a
whatever.
weed whacker with a cutter blade?
Yeah.
Well,
Something like that.
I think it's grass, it's not like,
There are briars in there. There are briars in there too.
weed eaters, rakes, that sort of thing, trash bags.
and then again, my brain, my kids is thinking on it a little bit. Kabish. The county and or somebody gets paid to care for that thing.
Not according to the caretaker. Each cemetery is the responsibility of the caretaker. County does not.
The county maintains the roads up to the cemetery, that's it.
Yeah, that's private.
Yeah. Anything else on that?
But there was a contract with that black cemetery, they had to get it paid.
Yeah, that black community up on Fire Street.
What's a good time to meet there?
Let's clarify that. Is that the black family cemetery?
Yes.
Or is that the black versus the white cemetery?
It's the black
It's
versus
black versus white cemetery.
Yeah, I've been to the Black Family Cemetery, and that is pristine.
Yeah, no, that's different.
That's,
It's the deep.
Well, there's something left over sometime from somewhere else. I think we ought not be into it.
We've already talked about it
Well, I understand that.
to the cemetery caretaker.
There's an organization, we should not get engaged in anything that can be designed or directed or referred to as a racial.
Community center,
Huh?
isn't it called the community center?
The black
it
community.
says on the cemetery sign, that Aaron Black Cemetery, community cemetery.
Well, I don't disagree with you, Chris. It's already been voted on and
Well, if it's a
scheduled.
family thing named black, I got no problem with it.
Yeah.
If it's black versus white, I got a problem with it.
Well,
And I'll tell you what, my wife's Oriental, and I will not be into that.
Right.
Then don't show up.
That's me.
Road sign safety problem area? Any?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday, he said he's gonna get on that, he'd already given a word and it's supposed to be done. Chris, our concern is veterans that are in that cemetery, we can't get in and place flags.
There are probably 6 I couldn't find. 6 veterans.
Nobody knows nothing.
It's overgrown. It's overgrown. So, to be honest with you, I put them up there at the entrance so that folks driving in understand that there are 6 veterans in there that, but there's probably, I don't know, a couple of dozen out total.
You go back in the, where the high grass is, it's a whole bunch.
Yeah, all the way in the back. Yeah. And they take care of those right around it. I don't know where those 6
And
are.
you
I've
go
been in
there,
there
you
for
got
4 or 5 years.
high-top boots you better wear 'em. And if you got snake guards, you better wear 'em.
Yeah, wear your boots. Any new business?
I got a little bit here.
Okay.
We have a foot locker that's in that building now, it was donated by Red Shed, it's an antique. Y'all familiar with the term military foot locker?
Yeah.
It was before they had sea bags. We got one in there that was donated to us, it's from World War II. But it's got a handle torn off of it now, and I think it's being treated like a box. So, kinda like that chair, you may have noticed where I put the cover over the chair up there.
Uh-huh.
That chair will bring back some memories to you too. That's also from the Korean War, World War II. It's got military stamps on it. But I'd like to see us do something with that foot locker, just not just leave it sitting there.
Where's that foot locker?
It's on the bottom in that room right there.
Okay.
Why don't we have a chance to drag that thing out there and prop it up on something, in case all this rain we're having floods in here, don't get water all down the block.
Yep, that's a good
Door
idea.
leaks.
Huh?
Any other new business anybody wants to bring up? I have, the October Department of Tennessee General News Bulletin as, and the National Commander is due to visit the state of Tennessee October 24th to 29th. The closest he is coming to us is Paris. I don't have a date, that's posted on the website. But if anybody wants to read that, please feel free. I've also got a form here for, if you'd like to have dinner with him, RSVP by the 23rd. It is in Franklin, meet and 3, so, and it's $10 a head. The first annual picnic is next Saturday of this week. So anybody that can please do be here for that. It's and it's from 11 to 2. It's for the DAV, the VFW, and the American Legion all get together. And you don't have to be a member of either organization. So if you know somebody who wants to come and check us out, that's fine too. Current membership, 35 of 65 members have renewed, so that's 54%. That's okay, but not great. So do what you can, and I've got 2 transfer requests, yours and yours, from Nashville and Post 2000 that'll help boost our numbers up. The training class is offered at the Stewart County Visitor Center, October 30th at 1. And that's all the news I have to report.
What kind of class?
Huh?
What kind of a class?
It's the American Legion Basic Training Class offered by Steve Wiseman, offered at Post 72. And it's how to be a Legionnaire, what is expected of you is the bottom line to it. Is there any other new business I have forgotten?
We gotta put flags out again for Veterans Day. You got a date yet?
It's on calendar, Sheriff, we're putting down.
People don't read calendars.
I'll post something, thank you.
10, put flags up.
10.
15, take down.
They go up what?
Thank you.
On the 10th, put them up,
15.
and on the 15th, take them down.
15th down?
Yeah.
What time, when you put them up again?
Big time.
Meet at
Any week.
Playgrounds at 9?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, there's probably from Tennessee Ridge and Teeters and whatever that I know of. They're missing a few flags. So we ought to think of whether we
Well,
want
they all
to.
had 10, so we're not counting last time. Everybody's got 10 flags now. I make sure you all have it.
All right, I'm just.
Okay, so
leaving
you
it
have
there,
it.
notes.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Are you gonna try to get some more officers for your staff?
Yeah, that's the next thing to bring up, so. With David on the road, he has resigned his position with the county as the Veteran Service Officer. He still maintains his positions with the post as the as the adjutant and the financial officer. And discussing with David, the financial officer is the one of the two that really he needs some help with. I'm doing the best I can, but let's be honest here. So if anybody has any interest in being adjutant and to work the financial officer, please step forward, make your presence known, and we'll address that. If you know tonight, okay. If not, take a month and think about it. But we really need some help here. We've got one agency, the VFW is run by a couple of folks. And I think they're all that show up is the quartermaster and the commander. We've got a more aged clientele, but, by the same token, I need some help. Because Lord knows, with the radiation, how much longer I'm gonna be, you know, or if I'm gonna be. I will, leave it at that. Memorial to, part of, we don't have anybody.
Well, this one, first time that I remember, we didn't have anybody, which is a good thing.
All right, pass the hat. Here you go, Fred. Whoever. Next meal idea. Oh, somebody come up with something. Subs?
So, right,
Huh?
so, everywhere.
Sounds like a plan.
Can you get one of those big platters from Subway, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
From Subway.
So, okay.
Pass it.
Pass the hat.
To the left. The other left.
All right.
Nantus, Ninth Kathy's picnic down here.
Huh?
The ninth is Kathy's picnic down here.
Yeah, it's under announcements, item number 11-1.
You know what me and Kathy figured out?
What?
Every picnic day she's picked since the first of the year, it's rained out.
I know. I know. We are, hopefully, it'll be it's gonna be in here this year. Thanks, sir. The 9th is the picnic date with the following Saturday being the rain date. So, whatever date translates to.
What's the status of a veteran service officer?
We have
None.
We have no applications at the county level. David Freed is maintaining that for the Legion. He was not only the adjutant, but the financial officer and the veteran service officer for the Legion. But the county has had 0 applicants, unless something has happened recently. There have been no applications to the VSO at the county level.
Well, there's something I meant to mention under new business, we've got some shopping we need to do. David used to keep us up to date, like we were looking for plates and napkins and cups, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. We need toilet paper towels.
Yeah. Are you gonna be up there tomorrow?
I'll be at the city
The
hall.
city hall.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that then.
all right, that'd be good.
Let's talk about that then.
I thought David was getting some of that stuff from the county,
Some of that he did.
since he ain't here right now and whatever.
He's driving the truck, you're not gonna see him for a while.
Oh, yeah.
No. We'll only see David, he's working according to Kathy, 12 to 18 hours a day.
Yeah.
So we'll see him on these days off, maybe, but I'm not holding my breath.
I wouldn't come here on my day off when I was working 12, 18 hours.
I wouldn't either.
Yes, ma'am. I would imagine he won't be able to help the guard for a funeral.
Well, I'll tell you what, that.
Probably
company he's
not, but
working for must think so.
I don't know about Kathy.
Said they already have
so-
5 guys behind him.
Still call
Still calling?
him. Yeah.
Okay,
Until he officially turns in his weapon, or Kathy,
yeah,
she may be able to, fill in for him. I don't know.
yeah.
How about Sid McMillan, is he making the honor guard services or?
No.
No, he's not,
Sid
and we do.
retired 6 months ago.
Yeah, we need to get his weapon.
He's holding on to it, in his uniform for a while. Cause he said there 2,000 he was on flat ground or something like that, he could probably help us.
Yeah.
But, he has a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he really does.
Yes, sir.
We might need to talk about I might need to break down and call him and just see. Or you can,
Call who?
Sid,
About what?
about his continued participation.
Oh, well, I've talked to him. I quit calling, he asked me to call and remind him right before the Legion meeting, and I did that for 6 months, and I said, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, he said, that's all right.
That's my point.
I talked to him Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Uh,
Reminded him of it, but he said it a lot more hassle over here than
that's true.
Yeah, I understand.
We need to get his weapon in any,
I'll give it a draw one day.
Flags back.
Probably tomorrow or the next day.
okay, okay.
I'm down to about 8 shells.
I've got some out in the car. Any other business? Motion to adjourn?
Make a motion.
Second. All discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Meeting adjourned.